Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Tiernan Center in Richmond as we bring you girls high school basketball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. Tonight, the Blazers of National Trail at 6-3 will take on the Red Devils at 1-12. Great to have you with us after the holiday break, and now we try to get back into some normalcy in this Richmond girls basketball team, hoping to find a win here tonight before they continue play coming up in NCC action on Friday at Marion and McCutcheon on Saturday. The Red Devils coming in their last, in fact, their only win this year, way back when they took on Muncie Central 54-42, and that's been it. And they go to the Greenfield Central tournament. They did not play as well there as they'd hoped, though they did play some very good basketball teams in that tournament, including Greenfield Central and Whitco, two of the top teams in 4 and 2A respectively. But the Red Devils still unable to find a win so far since that win over Muncie Central. The Red Devils averaging only 40 points per game, so scoring certainly has been a huge dilemma for the Red Devils this year. Last time we saw them play was over to Indianapolis Tech, in which they played well at times, and then other times they just did not look like a very good basketball team. But they'll play a National Trail team again, coming in at 6-3 on the season. We'll talk more about National Trail and head coach Troy Ferguson coming up in just a few moments on our scouting report. This, once again, is the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. When we come back in just a couple of moments, we will hear from head coach Casey Polans, get his thoughts about where his team is as now they start thinking about the second half of the season and, of course, tournament play right around the corner. We'll talk with the head coach coming up next. This is Richmond girls basketball right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Getting a lucky break rocks, but no one can be lucky all the time, which is why when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the company that believes great coverage starts with care. A cost-free consultation offered to anyone, Farm Bureau client or not, that allows agents to get to know you better so they can help you prepare better. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
Hi, this is Troy Darengowski of Radio Troy Digital Sports. There are plenty of places for me to get lunch or dinner, but there's only one Mancino's. In fact, I was just there for lunch the other day and had a delicious pizza grinder. That's just one of many choices I can get at Mancino's. How about a fresh salad? Several varieties of pasta, Mancino's Lights, or perhaps even an oven-baked spaghetti, or maybe a pepperoni pizza. So when you're looking for a great lunch or dinner, make sure you choose Mancino's, 217 National Road West in Richmond. At Richmond Power and Light, we're committed to Richmond. We've been a part of this community for over 114 years. We're not part of some big energy conglomerate, and we don't answer to out-of-town stockholders. Instead, we are accountable to you. And just like you, we want what's best for our hometown. That means you can count on us to provide reliable electricity at low rates. We are Richmond Power and Light, your hometown electric utility, building Richmond a better tomorrow. Casey, it's been a while since you and I have had a chance to talk a little bit about your basketball team, and I know you come into this one here tonight at 1-12, and you've seen some bright spots and you've seen some areas of concern. You're now getting ready for the backstretch. Talk a little bit about what you guys have to do to be competitive by tournament time.
Fix the dark spots, like you've said. We have to rebound. We have to take care of the ball. We struggle to score. It's something that's plagued us this year. You know, I have a couple of theories about that. I might have told you. I think we might need to do some sacrificing, but if we don't rebound the ball well and we turn it over, we're just shooting ourselves in our other foot, you know, and somehow we manage to hit that shot. But we can't. We struggle to score. We're getting good looks, and I believe we're practicing. We're doing the right things. I think eventually it's going to fall. But when it's not falling, you've got to do all those other little things right. You can't cover them up. You know, in years past, we've had enough offensive talent that we could have 18, 19 turnovers, and it didn't hurt us. We're not there with this group. And so taking care of the basketball and rebounding the basketball are huge things for us going forward.
I think the last time I saw you play, it might have been over in Indianapolis when you played Tech, and the thing I noticed the most is that when this team is playing well, they play well. When they play bad, they look really bad at times. Is part of that where they just do not know consistency and how, again, back to the scoring thing for sure, yes, but from a consistent standpoint to continue to play well?
Yeah, they do. They struggle. We have really good leadership in terms of chemistry in terms of them liking each other. Those things are good, but what we don't have is really good vocal leadership. And this is a group of kids who has been successful in other sports, but they haven't always been the person to get it done. And so we have a whole bunch of people who are option B or 1A, and so that's hurt us a little bit because you're right. When we're playing well, we look good. And when we're playing bad, we look bad. And there's not a lot of middle ground. And you've seen us, I mean, there's 30 seconds where we're great. And the very next 30 seconds, we look like a junior high team. So it's been a struggle for consistency. And a lot of that is just reps and playing basketball. You know, we have a lot of kids who don't play outside of the season, and that shows up, and that's something we're working on fixing and we're remedying. And like I said, they're good kids, and it's not, you know, can't blame them if they like another sport better. It is what it is. We've just got to continue while we have them to try to get better.
Can you fix the scoring aspect? If players aren't used to scoring, it's not something in their forte, and I think you and I talked about this before. It's an awful hard thing to do, especially at this level.
It is, and I think that we have kids with the ability to score. I think that you know, we've switched our offensive system, and I still feel like they're not expecting to be open sometimes that they're open. I think they're not expecting to score, and I think it's a mentality. I mean, we've got to expect to score, not in a selfish manner, but, you know, they're still kind of learning, you know, 2 or 3 cuts. Oh, I'm going to be open right now. I can set her up and back cut here, and I'm going to get this layup. I think they're still kind of surprised when they get the ball, and then they rush the shot. And because you see us missing a lot of easy shots. And some of that comes because we're not real physical inside. And so when we do get a rebound or an offensive putback situation, we're not going strong. And then we go super strong and just bang it off the backboard, or we go too soft and leave it light. You know, and those are things we can remedy through practice and things that we've tried to address. But it takes time. I think we'll get there. You know, and defensively we've been okay. We got to bring our offense along.
What did you see at Greenfield? Of course, you played some pretty good players over there and pretty good teams in that tournament. What did you find out about your team? Did you see progress?
Yeah, we did. We had a huge letdown against Marion that was disappointing. You know, played really well against Whitcove's the number 1 team in 2A. Got away from us late, but it's a 6-7 point game in the third and going into the fourth, and they got a kid going to Xavier who's going to be an Indiana All-Star. So that was a good battle for us. We were right there, and we just kind of ran out of gas. And, you know, Greenfield's obviously outstanding, and they're fully healthy now, and they're just starting to peak. They went and won the Hall of Fame right after their tournament, and, you know, they're really good, and they're going to be really good for a long time. I think that we got pushed and we got challenged, and I think we got some things that we'd gotten away with before really, really exposed that we were able to address and practice over the break.
You know, the one player that I thought Lauderdale certainly was going to have a breakout year this year, and I've seen her play and shoot well, and then again, back to the same thing, consistency-wise. Do you see her coming along? And you talk about that leadership a little bit ago. Can she be a leader for you and a vocal-type player that you're probably looking for, knowing that she can be a scorer for you as well?
We hope so. You know, we've been talking to the kids about it, and that's definitely a step she needs to take. But consistency and discipline are key words for us. And when we get undisciplined, be it in a game or in practice, you know, those things come back to bite us. And we lose focus, we lose consistency, we get frustrated because we miss a shot and we fall apart. And it's not just KK, it's everybody. And we've got to work on getting better and playing through those things and not letting little things determine the rest of the night.
From one other standpoint, before we talk about this national trail team that you'll play tonight, is this week is different because the entire routine is still off. Have you guys handled that relatively well? Yeah,
I've actually been really pleased with our kids' approach, and you know, it's been good. They've gotten some rest. We've gotten practice fairly early, so nothing else has happened. So our attitudes have been good. Our approach has been good. And because I think we've got good work in.
Yeah. All right, talk about national trail. What do you expect tonight?
Well, I'll say it. They don't pass the eye test. But they're 7-3, and I've seen them win games and beat people. And Troy's got them playing really, really well. They're scrappy. They hustle. They execute. They make shots. They just do a lot of little things. They don't wow you. You're not going to flip this game on and go, oh, wow. It's not them. But they're in every game, and they just battle. They make shots, and they defend, and they just do the little things right.
And that's the one thing I probably noticed the most about them was on the defensive side of things. They're not going to score a ton of points, but they will defend.
Yeah, they guard really well, and they mix up and play a whole bunch of different defenses. And that's going to be a challenge for us to make sure that we're executing our stuff and not getting caught up in what they're doing, but just execute what we know how to do.
Coach, good luck today.
Thanks, man.
Casey Polans, his thoughts about it, where his team is, and as he said, it's about consistency right now, and the Red Devils are not a consistent basketball team at this point. We'll come back. We'll throw up the tail of the tape, put these two teams side by side on the Harrington Oak Insurance Scouting Report in just a couple of moments. Take a closer look at National Trail at Harrington Oak. They spend every day working making our community better, safer, and more enjoyable because their focus is on insurance, and that's it. They're on top of industry changes and are a one-stop shop for all your insurance needs, whether it's business, personal life, or health. That's why when it comes to protecting you and what's important to you, Harrington Hoke insures it. Give them a call at 962-9502 or go to their website, harringtonhoke.com. Harrington Hoke, we got it. We'll continue the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show in just a moment.
Getting a lucky break rocks, but no one can be lucky all the time. Which is why when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the company that believes great coverage starts with care. A cost-free consultation offered to anyone, Farm Bureau client or not, that allows agents to get to know you better so they can help you prepare better. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
We're back once again here at the Tiernan Center. Let's go ahead and put these two teams side by side as we take a closer look at the National Trail Blazers coming in again at 6-3, only averaging about 44.3 points per game, only giving up 40.2. One of their losses earlier this year, in fact, their first loss was to a very good Tri-Village team, 62-31. Their losses to Tri-Village, Bradford, and Carlisle, while they've beaten Dixie, Northeastern, Northridge, Twin Valley, South Brookville, and Eaton, and their head coach again, Troy Ferguson, coming into this one here tonight out of the Cross County League over in Ohio. By the way, the Red Devils, the last time these two teams met, you go back to the 2013-2014 season. Red Devils won that contest 50-30, and the Red Devils have won the last four in this series, and they now lead that series 4-0. Let's take a quick check of the NCC standings going into tonight's action coming up the next couple of days. Anderson is 6-0, Lafayette Jeff 4-1, McCutcheon and Tech both at 3-2. Harrison is at 3-3. Kokomo and Logansport both at 2-3 in the NCC. Marion is 2-4. The Red Devils will play Marion coming up on Friday. Richmond at 1-3 and Muncie Central is at 0-5. Games tonight outside this one. Muncie Central is at Yorktown and Western. Boone is at Harrison. Tomorrow, Kokomo plays at Noblesville. Lafayette Jeff at Western. Marion will play at Southwood. Thursday, McCutcheon is at Benton Central. And, of course, the Red Devils will see McCutcheon on Saturday here at the Tiernan Center. As we mentioned, they'll play on the road at Marion coming up on Friday, so a very tough stretch for the Red Devils in their next two games after tonight. When we come back in a couple of moments, we'll get you the tip-off of this one. It's right around the corner as we continue on the Farm Bureau Insurance with Kevin Shear pregame show. And also remind you tonight's game is brought to you in part by your Richmond area Subways. Each day of the week you can get a different 6-inch sub with no artificial flavors or colors, just $3.50 at Subway. Every Tuesday, the oven-roasted chicken. Wednesday, the turkey breast. And on Thursday, the Italian BMT. Treat yourself at Subway. 4 locations in Richmond and Hagerstown. Subway, eat fresh. We'll come back as we continue with a pregame show right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you're born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shear.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, "You are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive." And so now I am Mr. Positive. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube. Fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
Are you looking for a quality used car you can trust to take you where you want to go? Stop at Tony's Car Sales at 250 National Road West. Tony's has a top-of-the-line selection of low-mileage, one-owner cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, all handpicked by Mike and Adrian Parker. Tony's is family-owned with 3 generations and 60 years of experience. Check out their selection at tonyscarsales.com or at 250 National Road West. Tony's Car Sales, where honesty, quality, and price sell cars. Did you know Richmond High School offers 15 advanced placement courses through a partnership with the University of Notre Dame? Did you know Richmond High School had the first high school orchestra in the United States? And did you know Richmond High School is home to a national championship team in the Business Professionals of America? Richmond Community Schools. We are your choice for a quality education. Go to wearerichmond.com. It takes a lot of pieces working together to run a successful business in today's world. One big piece is your connectivity, powered by your internet. For local businesses in Richmond, you have options for who provides your internet. When deciding who to go with, you need to look at Parallax Systems, fiber optic packaging for your benefit. Speed, reliability, and local service, you get it all with Parallax Systems, a division of RP&L. Visit online at parallax.ws or call 962-3770.
Hey, Chuck, where you headed? Spinning's about to start.
I'm heading to CrossFit.
Isn't that for, like, the elite lifters or athletes only?
No, at FFW CrossFit, all workouts can and will be scaled to any ability level to welcome everyone.
Sounds great. I need to get out of the same old workout routine. I'm just not sure I can keep up. It seems pretty intense.
No real lifting experience is needed. FFW CrossFit teaches you everything you need to know and move at your own pace in a positive, motivating environment.
You know, I've always wanted to give it a try. I'll see you there.
Learn more at ffwcrossfit.com.
Hello, my name is Kyle Schwarzkopf. I'm the manager of Kyle's National Road Auto in business in Richmond since 1979. We employ ASE certified technicians and we have over 80 years of experience. We work on all domestics and most European and Japanese cars. Give us a call at 966-1555. Kyle's National Road Auto Service. My name is Kyle Schwarzkopf and I approve this message.
There's only one place to go on the World Wide Web to find the best automotive deals. Wetzelauto.com. One of the area's largest inventories all in one spot. Wetzelauto.com. Here for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Wetzelauto.com. New and used vehicles, service, parts, body shop, and rental. Plus, value your trade. It's easy to navigate. It's convenient. Wetzelauto.com. It's clickin' awesome.
For over 30 years, Reynolds Plumbing has been keeping the Richmond-Wayne County area running. Whether on commercial properties, restaurants, or residential, they've done quality plumbing, heating, and air work for thousands of customers. It's not just about the quality work, it's also about customer service. It's about attention to details and making absolutely sure you are 100% satisfied. If that's the kind of experience you want in your next plumbing or HVAC job, then Reynolds Plumbing has you covered. Give them a call at 966-0994. Red Devils will be in their home whites for this one here tonight. We'll give you the starters here in just a couple of moments. First off, for National Trail, Peyton Laird will get the start. She wears number 5 for the Blazers. McKenna Laird is also starting tonight. She wears number 20. Evan Bird is a 5'6" sophomore getting the start, number 22. Also getting the start tonight, Savannah Abner, number 25, and Jaylyn Bird wearing number 50. Red Devils will go like this tonight. Kelsey Mullins gets the start wearing number 3, Braxton Hurley, along with Kyla Wright, Kiana Lauderdale, and Anna Creech. So there you have the 2 starting lineups for both squads here tonight. Red Devils again looking for win number 2 on the season. Meanwhile, National Trail looking for their 7th win of the year. So this one is ready to get underway. Our first game after the holiday break. Lauderdale will jump it up in the middle for the Red Devils. And this one is underway against McKenna Laird. And here we go. Richmond basketball to open up. National Trail in their zone. Here is Lauderdale. We expect a lot out of Lauderdale. The sweeping shot on the way with the right hand. No good, and the Red Devils missed their first opportunity. Richmond will open up in their 2-3 zone. Nothing new here for the Red Devils. There is a turnover for National Trail, so there's your first turnover of the ball game, and the ball goes out of bounds, and each team will turn it over here in the opening period of play. Back over to National Trail. That is Savannah Abner, who will be working the point now for the Blazers. On the near side, Jalen Bird. Blazers will work against that zone, and they will almost turn it over for the second time as the ball goes out of bounds here on the near side. Get your scoreboard up as well. Again, no score, 7:05 remaining here in the opening quarter of play. Neither team's going to score a ton of points here tonight, as that's a shot short by Jalen Bird. Here come the Red Devils back the other way. Here's the drive and the basket. Good. There's your first basket of the ball game. As Richmond getting on the board with Braxton Hurley. So Richmond leading this one 2-0. And there's another turnover by National Trail as we head the other way. Hurley missing. Ball loose in the lane and picked up and shot and missed once again. And a Creech unable to get that one to go. 3 turnovers by National Trail now here in the opening period of play. And once again, it'll be right with a basketball for Richmond. Here's Creech, not afraid to shoot the 3 and nails it. So the Red Devils now lead this one 5-0 as Creech gets on the board. National Trail really having a hard time against that zone for Richmond here in the first period of play, and almost another turnover there by McKenna Laird. Pass inside, layup will be missed. That was Abner missing the shot, and we have a jump ball. Possession arrow will stay in favor of the Blazers. Richmond will make a change. We'll see in for the first time Kristen Richards step in. Wright will sit down. This shot from the corner is way off the mark. As Savannah Abner unable to get that one to go, and here come the Red Devils trying to build on a 5-0 lead. And there's a drive and a foul call. That'll put Hurley at the line for 2 shots. So at the line will be Braxton Hurley again for 2. The foul's going to be called. First free throw is good. Foul's going to be called on Peyton Laird. Laird will pick up her first. And Richmond off to a 6-0 lead now here in the first quarter. Second free throw's on the way. It is good. So now Richmond on top 7-0. Trail trying to find an opening here for Peyton Laird. Baseline pass to Abner, and it goes out of bounds. Last touched by Richmond. Kyla Wright quickly back in. The Red Devils are replacing Braxton Hurley. 5:07 remaining in the quarter. Again, Hurley setting down with team leading 4 points. Trail still having a hard time here as Abner on the spin. Here is McKenna Laird still trying to find an opening in that Richmond defense. Effective early for the Red Devils. We have a foul call against Richmond. This will be your first foul against the Red Devils. That'll go against Anna Creech. And that will be her first. And the Red Devils will now make a change. As coming into the Red Devil lineup will be Kiera Wright. She wears number 34. There's another turnover by the Red Devils, or I should say by the Blazers. So Kiera Wright coming in. And the Red Devils will try to build on that 7-0 lead. Here's Lauderdale downtown, 3 rims in and out. And the battle for the rebound will be won by Peyton Laird of National Trail. Coming up on the halfway point now of this opening quarter. This 3-pointer's off the mark as Jalen Bird can't get it to go on the rebound by Kyla Wright. So National Trail will stay scoreless here in the opening quarter. Lauderdale driving down the lane and a foul call. Lauderdale goes to the line. Foul will be called on 25, which is Savannah Abner. Abner picks up her first. That'll be team foul number 2 now on National Trail. So again, Lauderdale to the line for Richmond. By the way, Kelsey Mullins in for the Red Devils, and Mullins is going to come out. Braxton Hurley is in, and also coming in for the Red Devils will be Heaven Stevens. So Lauderdale gets on the board for the first time. And Richmond on top of this one, 8-0. 3:59 remaining in the quarter. Second free throw's on the way. It is good. Good start for the Red Devils here tonight. Now will National Trail have an answer? Evan Bird losing it in the backcourt, almost stolen away by Braxton Hurley. And Hurley will pick up a foul right there. So Creech has a foul, Hurley with a foul. Each team now with 2, and the clock down to 3:43. Here's Abner. Top of the key, 3-pointer, no good by Evan Bird. Offensive rebound by Peyton Laird, and we have a whistle and a foul call. I think you got Hurley for her second. So Braxton Hurley, 2 quick fouls. She'll come out of the lineup. Looks like Lauderdale coming out as well. Zoe Woolridge will come in. Woolridge wears number 21. And also coming back in for Richmond will be Kelsey Mullins. And Kelsey Patram will come in now for National Trail. She wears number 0. A zone trap put together here by the Blazers. Kyla Wright will bring it across the 10-second line. Pass is a little bit low, intended for Woolridge. Goes out of bounds. And the Red Devils turn it over just unofficially the second time here in the opening quarter. Red Devils again will travel to Marion on Friday, back here against McCutcheon on Saturday. So 3 games this week and a busy, busy week. Shot fake drive and the kick inside. Ball loose on the baseline. McKenna Laird kicks it back out. Here's a drive and a shot off the glass. Again, no good by Abner. And boy, I tell you what, National Trail can't buy a bucket right now. Braxton Hurley's going to come back in. Here's a 3-pointer on the way. Good. Kyla Wright able to nail that one for her first basket, 12-0. And as you see, Richmond, good job defensively as the Blazers unable to find a shot from the outside. They work it inside to Laird. Ball loose on the floor, the double team, the kick in the corner, and another turnover. That's number 5 now on National Trail. And we have a timeout on the floor. National Trail will get the first timeout. And on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Richmond 12, National Trail nothing.
We'd like you to know why public power is important to you. In small towns and cities across America, locally owned public power systems like ours represent local people working together to meet local needs. Our only purpose is to provide an essential service at the lowest possible cost. This makes a big difference in rates and service, and all the benefits we produce at home stay at home. Richmond Power and Light, your locally owned electric utility. Together, we make powerful partners.
All Richmond in this one, 12-zip as National Trail getting their first time out. Braxton Hurley with 4, leading the way for the Red Devils here in the opening period. Of course, now Hurley was put right back in the lineup. She has 2 fouls. And again, the Blazers, they will force a turnover. Third turnover by Richmond. Baseline drive, and there's your first 2 points. And that will be McKenna Laird, I believe, number 20, who scored the basket. 12-2, Richmond with another turnover. There's number 4. Laird in the lane, knocked away, and a turnover by National Trail number 6. Back the other way, no good on the layup. That'll be a foul called against Jalen Bird. And that will put Braxton Hurley back at the line for 2. Well, in the pregame, Coach talked about 2 things. One of those is turnovers, and the Red Devils got careless in a couple of possessions, as that free throw is good by Hurley. Richmond will not be able to come back against a Marion team on Friday, in which they lost to already this year, and then play McCutcheon on Saturday and afford any turnovers. 1:33 to go. Red Devils on top, 14-2. Early extending their defense along with Heaven Stevens beyond the 3-point line. And again, National Trail having a difficult time finding an outside shot. They've had a couple of looks inside, but boy, another turnover. That's number 7 against National Trail here in the first half of play. We're coming up on a minute remaining. Wright will find Creech. Gets cut off on the baseline by Patram. Creech with the sweep, the pull-up, and her shot will not fall. And there's Lauderdale for Richmond. Red Devils get another chance offensively. Let's see if they'll play for one. Casey Poland's there. You see him way out of the coach's box yelling out instructions. About mid-court. Here is the drive and the shot. Good once again for the Red Devils. Coming up was Braxton Hurley with another basket. Hurley unofficially 8 points here in the quarter. Richmond able to trap down on the baseline, and that was Evan Bird, the sophomore guard, just throwing it off the leg of Kyla Wright. Stops the clock at 9.6 seconds remaining. Red Devils again have 7 turnovers here in the opening period of play. And there's another one. There's number 8. 3 seconds on the clock. Hurley with 1 second. Got the shot off, but cannot get that one to fall. And we'll head to period number 2. On the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, it's all Richmond leading this one 16-2.
Maybe you knew that Indiana University East has world-renowned professors and 50 highly respected IU degree programs. Still, there's someone you should meet. He's a red wolf. He's Rufus, our mascot. He's here for our intercollegiate sports, dozens of student clubs, and to make sure things aren't too, well, tame. Check us out at iue.edu or drop by. But be careful. No leash. IU, focused on you.
Back once again here at the Tiernan Center. Tonight's game brought to you in part by Jason Wise of Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. And he has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on the transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, and colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-3400. 16-2 after 1. Red Devils back on offense. Hurley stays in, playing with those 2 fouls. Zoe Woolridge has come back in. Here's Lauderdale for 3 missing. Rebound, Woolridge put back, no. And Creech able to get the rebound, stripped out of her hands, and able to keep it in bounds. Good job by Creech. Lauderdale down the lane, and they'll get it for a travel. 5th turnover now by Richmond. Peyton Laird, the 5'8 senior, coming back in now for National Trail. Well, I hope we never have a power outage up here because, again, nothing will work. All this electricity around us. Plugging in iPods and iPads and cameras and computers. Remember the good old days. That ball goes out of bounds off the leg of Creech. I like the day when we had candles. National Trail basketball here in the second. McKenna Laird inbounding, and boy, Richmond's defense has been the difference in this one. And there's another turnover. Number 9 now for National Trail. Nice move to the baseline. The shot missed. Braxton Hurley made a nice move, unable to finish, but it'll be Richmond basketball. Kylie Wright will come back in for the Red Devils. Woolridge will sit down. I mentioned Richmond coming into this one here tonight, only averaging at 40 points per game. They have 16. We're just into the second quarter. Hurley looking inside, nothing there. Here's Creech for 3, short. And it'll be National Trail basketball. Shot from the corner is no good, and Creech with the rebound. So it will be Red Devil basketball. Blazers once again will show their zone trap. Right to the sideline. It'll stay Richmond basketball, but the one thing she'll want to do is get that ball back to the middle of the floor. Mullins will find Hurley. She'll drive baseline and score. And the Red Devils lead this one 18-2. Here in the second quarter, it's been all Richmond, forcing 9 turnovers and giving up just 1 basket so far to the Blazers. That shot's off the mark, but the offensive rebound is going to be picked up by Savannah Abner. Her putback is no good. It was Evan Bird who missed the original shot. And then the Red Devils turn it over for the 6th time. And, boy, the thing you hate about a call like that is Anna Creech straight up and down. The offense initiates the contact, and Creech gets the foul. Creech just picked up number 2. It might be different if Creech maybe turned into the offensive player, but she didn't. That will put McKenna Laird at the line, and Laird misses the free throw. So Creech will sit down with the second. Back in for the Red Devils will be Kiera Wright. Second free throw's on the way. It is good. So 1 of 2 for Laird. She now has 3 points. And the Red Devils turn it over. That is number 7. Now, they'll be able to get away with that maybe tonight, but not when they play good teams coming up here in the later stages of this season, and especially when they get into tournament play. 7 turnovers, still too much for Richmond in the first half. That shot good. That'll be a 3-point basket. That was McKenna Laird for 3. And the Red Devils now lead it by 12. Blazers trying to force the Red Devils in another turnover. Here is Lauderdale missing it, goes out of bounds. .5:12 remaining. Kylie Wright inbounding from the baseline. Here is the 3-pointer, no good by Lauderdale. And it'll be Blazer basketball. Laird with the rebound. Drive on the baseline. Now there's contact there, no whistle. 2 players go down and nothing. Here's Mullins on the drive. Mullins can't get it to go. Rebound put back by Kiera Wright, and she'll go to the line. .447 remaining. I think they called that on McKenna Laird. Team foul number 5. They have number 20 on the board. 5th team foul again on National Trail. Richards coming in for the Red Devils. Heaven Stevens also coming back in. Second free throw by Wright is good. She'll get 1 of 2, and Wright gets on the board for the first time tonight. Blazers back in the half court. 16-footer in the way is good. That'll be Savannah Abner with the basket. Red Devils back the other way, and they'll step on the end line. That'll be turnover number 8. Abner, by the way, getting her first 2. Blazers can get the deficit down to 9 right here. Good rotation, Red Devils defensively, and on the shot, that'll put Peyton Laird at the line. Foul go against Kiera Wright. That'll be her first. And here is Peyton Laird at the line for 2 shots. And as bad as National Trail has played, they can get to within single digits right here with another free throw by Laird. So Laird able to get both. It's now a 9-point lead. That'll be called against Evan Bird. That'll be her first. 6th the team foul. Now against National Trail. We're halfway through the second quarter. Shot inside, basket good. Hurley with another basket, good first half. Now by Braxton Hurley, 21-10. Back the other way, Blazers, quick release. That is Peyton Laird missing. And the Red Devils in transition. Hurley feeling it from the outside. 3-pointers way off the mark and unable to save that one from going out of bounds is Heaven Stevens. And the Red Devils lead it by 11. Ball tipped out of bounds. That is KK Lauderdale with the quick hands, and it will stay National Trail basketballs. Richmond will bring in Kelsey Mullins will come back in for the Red Devils, and that will send Wright to the bench. Kiera Wright is a 5'6" sophomore for Richmond. Blazers basketball. Boy, double team on the baseline against Peyton Laird. Three-point shot is missed as Jalen Bird can't get it to go. Put back, no, another offensive rebound. This time it'll be McKenna Laird. She can't get it to fall, and it'll be Richmond basketball. Here's Lauderdale. And the ball loose inside, picked up by Richards. Here is Kyla Wright, no good from 3. And the long rebound by Savannah Abner. This ball goes out of bounds. It will stay right here. Nope, it will be a turnover again by National Trail. That'll be number 10. Richards coming out of the ball game, and once again we'll see Kiera Wright come back in. Braxton Hurley coming back in for the Red Devils. Evan Stevens will sit down. 2:35 remaining in the first half. See, the Blazers again will go zone trap. Hurley off the glass, good. What a first half by Braxton Hurley. 14 points by Hurley, and the Red Devils have built the lead back to 13. Almost another turnover shot missed by Peyton Laird. Richmond comes away with it. That was right. Here's Hurley again. Hurley driving, and they'll score the basket and a blocking foul. So Braxton Hurley will go to the line. And Richmond now leading it by 15. Seventh team foul now on the Blazers. They have yet to put the 2 points on the board. The basket was good, by the way. Official coming to the scores table. I don't think there's a whole lot of question here that the basket was good on the shot by Braxton Hurley. Well, for Troy Ferguson, the head coach at National Trail, nothing going right after they got the lead down to 9. And Hurley at the line misses the free throw. So the Red Devils leading it by 15. 1:49 remaining. And boy, I tell you what, National Trail, 11 turnovers unofficially here in the first half. There's that. Well, in fact, National Trail now going man-to-man. Nice crossover by Hurley. Drives and misses. And the rebound by Jalen Bird. And will come the other way. That'll be Kylie Wright picking up the foul. And that'll put the Blazers at the line for 2 shots. Jalen Bird will be there. Jalen for the first time tonight at the free throw line with 1:26 remaining. Woolridge will come back in for the Red Devils. Kiara Wright will sit down. Bird with the second free throw. Misses them both, and the rebound by Kylie Wright. See if Richmond will play for one right here with just 1:19 remaining in the first half. Wright will reset the offense. He'll split 2 even to each side and give it up now to Lauderdale. And then Lauderdale nearly turned it over. Here's Mullins inside to Lauderdale. Throws up a wild shot, missed it. And it'll be Blazer basketball. Under a minute remaining now in the first half. There should have been a travel, no whistle. Here's McKenna Laird missing the shot. Woolridge with a rebound. Braxton Hurley will find Lauderdale. Her three's way off the mark. Saved by Kylie Wright. Mullins can't hold on to it as that ball goes out of bounds. And back over to the Blazers with 32.2. So the Red Devils have had 2 possessions within the last 30 seconds or so. Maybe they go ahead and play for one and go into the locker room no less than 15 points ahead. There's another turnover. Hurley with the steal and missed the layup. National Trail now with 12 turnovers. And we've got another shot, or I should say another foul called on Kyla Wright. Just picked up her second. And we will see Jalen Bird back to the free throw line. Red Devils now with 16 fouls. Bird getting on the board for the first time, 25-11. We'll see Kiara Wright come back in. Kylie Wright will sit down. So Kyla has 2, Hurley has 2, and Creech with 2 fouls. And both free throws are good by Bird, and we'll see another change now for National Trail. We saw Patrum come in earlier, the freshman stepping back into the lineup again for National Trail. Boy, be careful on that inbound as Mullins able to get it. Here's Woolridge. Will stop, shoot, and miss as time runs out in the first half. We have made it to halftime on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Richmond 25, National Trail 12.
Are new cabinets on your wish list? Visit the new Georgia Direct showroom and see the great variety of cabinets on display in a modern setting. Georgia Direct carries quality craft-made one cabinets, and the new showroom has plenty of styles and colors on display. In Richmond, craft-made one is only available at Georgia Direct, where the designers are always on hand to help create a custom kitchen for your home. Visit Georgia Direct's new showroom on 40 East, next to Red Lobster. You'll love what you see, and you'll love the savings at Georgia Direct.
There is one thing for sure in my life. I know nothing about fixing cars. That's why I take my vehicles to Beach Automotive at 110 East Main in Richmond. Their experts have the knowledge to service and repair even the most challenging auto problems. So if you have an automotive question, they have the answers at Beach Automotive, 110 East Main in Richmond. Or give them a call at 765-966-8181 or visit their website, beach-auto.com.
Maybe you haven't heard, but there's a place in Richmond's Depot District that's better than being home. Little Sheba's is a lot like the bar in that 80s TV show Cheers. You know, where everybody knows your name. Come on down after the game on Fridays and join us for pizza. We're here till 11. Or grab some of your friends and try out a game of live trivia Thursday nights at 6:30. If you love live music, Little Sheba's features some of the very best every weekend. Where else are you going to find this kind of variety, along with some of the best food and friends in town? Little Sheba's in Richmond's Depot District. It really is better than being home.
Summit Computers in Richmond is a full-service computer manufacturing and support company founded in 1997. They partner with businesses and individuals to provide computer systems, hardware, service, support, and design services. They also provide web hosting, high-speed wireless internet, network design, and much, much more. Summit Computers, the official provider of RadioTroy.com.
You've got too much stuff in your house or in your business and nowhere to put it all. What do? Here's the answer. Quaker City Storage in Richmond. Quaker City Storage offers various size units for either short-term or long-term storage. You'll get the best rates in town, and you always have 24-hour lighted access to your stuff. Quaker City Storage on Industrial Parkway next to A House Tool. Quaker City Storage is a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
Injured athletes can be evaluated at Reed Orthopedic Center, 1400 Highland Road in Richmond. Request a same-day or next-day appointment to be evaluated by medical professionals who specialize in strains, sprains, fractures, knee and shoulder injuries, concussions, and other sports-related orthopedic issues. Call 935-8905. That's 935-8905. Or request an appointment online at reedortho.org. Reed Orthopedic Center, 1400 Highland Road in Richmond.
This driver just passed a stopped school bus. The question is, why? Was it because he didn't know the law? He got distracted? He decided to take a chance? It doesn't matter. You must always stop for a stopped school bus. Stop in both directions. It's not just the law, it's a child's life. Brought to you by the Child Safety Network and the School Bus Safety Company.
Back here at the Tiernan Center, 25-12 here at halftime. Today's game brought to you in part by Purdue Polytechnic. A Purdue degree is just down the road here in Richmond. Purdue Polytechnic offers degrees in computer graphic technology, including web programming and design, animation, and game studies. Other degrees include industrial and mechanical engineering technology and organizational leadership. Purdue Polytechnic enrollment is year-round. Give them a call at 973-8228 or visit purdue.edu/Richmond. Red Devils on top of this one, 25-12 here at halftime. By the way, 12 turnovers by National Trail in the first half. They were led by McKenna Bird with 6 points, 2 points each by Peyton Laird, 2 by Savannah Abner, and Jalen Bird finished with 2. But it was Braxton Hurley leading the way for the Red Devils, 16 points unofficially in the first half, 3 by Kyla Wright, 2 by Lauderdale, 3 by Creech, and Kiana Wright finished with a single point in that first half. But it was Braxton Hurley leading the way again for the Red Devils with 16 points in that first half. We will come back with your second half in just a few moments. Stay right there. I want to remind you once again that tonight's game is being brought to you in part by Square Donuts of Richmond. Whether it's a delicious breakfast, afternoon treat, or midnight snack, everyone loves the taste of Square Donuts of Richmond. Enjoy their huge cinnamon rolls or any of the other crowd favorites, including maple bacon, strawberry cheesecake, Oreo cream, pumpkin spice, and many, many more. And, of course, grab those award-winning glazed donuts, voted #1 in the entire state. Proud to be your favorite donut shop, home to the best donuts in town and the only squares around, Square Donuts of Richmond. Your second half coming up in moments. Stay right there. This is Richmond girls basketball right here in Radio Troy Digital Sports.
There are banks that are big, and then there's West End Bank, a bank with big ideas to help people, business, and industry. If you're just starting out on your own and want a new car, West End can help. Maybe it's your first home and you need advice on financing. West End Bank has ideas to help you. West End Bank, helping build better lives and a better community. West End Bank is a community bank with big ideas and home to a distinctive style of banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
The dealership where I bought my car told me I needed new tires. So, of course, I stopped by Best One and asked Roger to take a look. So they checked it out, and he told me not yet. He said I was good for at least another 10,000 miles. I've always gotten an honest opinion at Best One, and so will you.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark at Best One Tire and Service. We'll only sell you tires when you need new tires, and they'll be the right tires for your car or truck. I guarantee it.
Best One Tire and Service, North 7th and A, Uptown Richmond.
Did you know Richmond Schools offers an instrumental music program in grades 5 through 12? Did you know Richmond Schools offer classes in Chinese, French, and Spanish? And did you know Richmond offers a full slate of intermediate school athletic programs such as golf, swimming, volleyball, football, basketball, and baseball? Richmond Community Schools. We are your choice for a quality education. Go to wearerichmond.com.
Hey, this is Steve, and out at Jiffy Lube the other day, a customer came in and said, Steve, this was my 100th oil change on this car, and you've done them all.
Hi, my name is George Farrell, and I've been coming to Jiffy Lube for over 14 years. I recently just had my 100th oil change. I'd like to thank Steve Funkhauser and his staff for the great service that they've provided me over the years. Thank you to all, and I would recommend anyone to come to Jiffy Lube to get their car serviced.
Jiffy Lube, #1 in customer satisfaction for a reason.
All the amenities you want and the convenience you need. Your next apartment is waiting for you at Chester Heights Apartments in Richmond. Chester Heights Apartments come with 1, 2, or 3 bedrooms with central air, inside laundry, swimming pool, and a new regulation-sized volleyball court. Chester Heights also offers convenient access to IU East, Reed Hospital, shopping, restaurants, and more. Call today for specials. Chester Heights Apartments on Chester Boulevard in Richmond, a proud supporter of all Richmond High School athletics.
It's game time. The Sportsplex is now open. Get your teams together and come out for basketball, volleyball, soccer, tennis, golf, batting cages, wrestling, and much, much more. The Sportsplex also offers court rentals for your entire team to play a pickup game or to hold practices. Use our turf fields for multiple sports, including flag football, baseball fielding, and rugby. Sportsplex is open 7 days a week. Check out FamilyFitnessWorks.com for more information and current hours, or call 765-935-0111.
There's a place in Richmond's Depot District that's better than being home. Little Sheba's is a lot like the bar in that 80s TV show where everybody knows your name. Come on down after the game on Fridays and join us for pizza. We're here till 11. Or grab some friends and come play live trivia Thursday nights at 6:30. If you love live music, Little Sheba's features some of the very best every weekend. Where else can you find this kind of variety along with some of the best food and friends in town? Little Sheba's in Richmond's Depot District. It really is better than being home.
The Sports Game Changer is now in Richmond. This is Troy Darengowski. If you want sports coverage you can count on, look to RadioTroy.com. We'll have everything from the Red Devils to the Pacers and Colts, and don't forget IU and Purdue. Also check out our play-by-play coverage of high school and college athletics and the daily sports page. We are the Game Changer. Radio Troy Digital Sports and RadioTroy.com. Hey, tonight's game brought to you in part by Harrington Oak Insurance. You know, at Harrington Oak, they spend every day working to make our community better, safer, and more enjoyable because their focus is on insurance, and that's it. They're on top of industry changes, and they're a one-stop shop for all your insurance needs, whether it's business, personal, life, or health. That's why when it comes to protecting you and what's important to you, Harrington Oak insures it. Give them a call at 962-9502 or go to their website, harringtonoak.com. Harrington Oak, we got it. Ready for the third quarter. It'll be Blazer basketball. Needless to say, the Blazers will have to find a way to cut down on the turnovers from that first half and also find a way to penetrate this Richmond zone. Boy, I mentioned turnovers, and there's your first. Here's Lauderdale. We'll find Hurley, and Hurley missed her second layup. Hurley missed an easy one in the first half and missed that one on a 2-on-1 break the other way. Blazers come back. Shot for the baseline, rims in and out. That shot missed by Evan Bird, the sophomore. So now we'll see the Red Devils work against a 2-3 zone. Here's Creech, and Richmond turned it over for the 10th time. Coach Poland's asking Creech what she planned on doing with the basketball. You're supposed to have kind of a purpose when you're ready to make a move with the ball at some point. You pass with a purpose, you dribble with a purpose, you certainly shoot with a purpose. And that time, I'm not sure Creech knew exactly what she wanted to do with the basketball. Blazers attack the other end. Missing the layup is Laird, and boy, Peyton Laird missing an easy layup. By the way, Mullins running the point now for Richmond. Kylie Wright, Lauderdale. KK drives, and there's contact. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jalen Bird. Unofficially, the 13th turnover by National Trail. The Red Devils with 10 as we play here in the third quarter. And we didn't really expect either team to score a bunch of points. But, boy, Richmond, another careless pass. That's 11 turnovers. Trying to give the Blazers a chance to get right back in this ball game. Creech went for the block of Peyton Laird. The Blazers set it back in the half court, and they still really don't find an opening. They had it back down on the baseline. A lot of contact, and now a foul call. I think they got Creech for her third. So Creech getting block happy at the other end, and we'll go to the free throw line. Here is Savannah Abner. So Abner at the line for two. Blazers still down by 13. We'll see Heaven Stevens come in. Creech will sit down with those three fouls. That one didn't even hit the rim, I don't think. Should have stopped play right there, but it'll continue. 6:19 to go. 25-13, Richmond leading it by 12 here in the third. Blazers feel that they'll force Richmond to shoot from the outside, which is probably a pretty good maneuver by Ferguson. Richmond unable to hit that shot. Heaven Stevens missing the three, but then the Blazers will have to find a way to get a rebound. Here's Lauderdale. Her shot no good. Well, the Red Devils again unable to hit the open shot. So the Blazers will try to come back and make this a 10-point ball game right here. They have not shot well, speaking of the Blazers, from the outside, and there's a foul on Lauderdale. So KK picks up her first. Team foul number 2 on Richmond here in the third. We have played 2 minutes and 21 seconds, and so far managed just one free throw here in this third quarter.
That shot is on the way and missed as Savannah Abner can't get it to go. And I would imagine the Blazers' shooting percentage has to be in the teens. And they have not shot well here tonight. Richmond, really from the outside, hasn't shot well either. Here's Stevens' bucket good. Might have been partially blocked, but Heaven Stevens able to get that one to fall in. And the Red Devils get their first 2 points of the third. Blocking foul on Kyla Wright. Kyla just picked up her third foul. So Creech has 3 and Kylie Wright with 3. Red Devils will have to make another change. We'll see Kiara Wright come in, the 5'6" sophomore. Wright got some minutes in the first half. Now Richmond will have to play without 2 of their starters in foul trouble. Blazers basketball with 5 minutes remaining in the third. Here's a wide open 3 missed again by Jalen Bird, but somehow the Blazers able to get the offensive rebound with Peyton Laird. And the Red Devils got a rebound here in the second half. Here's another 3 missed. This time it was Evan Bird missing the 3. And here comes Richmond. There is Hurley on the drive, and a blocking foul will be called on a big-time collision. Jalen Bird, the junior guard, trying to take the charge, and she's a little slow getting up. And the Red Devils will inbound the basketball on the baseline. Kiara Wright putting the ball in play, and again the Red Devils in the half court. Troy Ferguson wanted a charging call on that last play against Richmond. Here is a 3 on the way. That one no good. And Lauderdale's putback no good. Off the miss by Braxton Hurley. The putback good. And we've got a timeout by Richmond. So the Red Devils get a timeout. And Richmond on top of this one on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, 29-13.
The last time I was in for service at Best One, I let Roger know my brakes were squeaking. So they checked them out, and Roger told me it was just a little moisture. Not to worry, everything was fine. Well, that was just the reassurance I needed. I trust the team at Best One, just like I trust my own dad.
Hi, I'm Roger Clark. At Best One Tire and Service, we only fix what needs to be fixed. When your car or truck leaves our shop, the service you request will be done right. I guarantee it.
Best One Tire and Service, North 7th and A, Uptown Richmond.
Casey Poland's getting the timeout for the Red Devils. Let's see what he'll set up defensively here. Richmond had gone, well, in pretty much zone the entire game. Thought maybe they might come out and press a little bit, but they'll fall back now. See how they're going to play this. They're going to go man-to-man here. Red Devils going matchup zone now. Here's a baseline shot way off the mark. Red Devils back the way, so matchup zone a little confusing that time for National Trail. Hurley throws underneath, and it goes behind Mullins and out of bounds. Red Devils unofficially with their 12th turnover. But Richmond still holding on to a 29-13 lead. And we're down to 3:44 to go here in the third. Red Devils almost force another turnover. They did. That ball not even touched apparently by the official. Said that Lauderdale didn't touch it. Now Lauderdale has that look on her face of guilt. So apparently she did touch it, but they will say it's a turnover for National Trail. So Red Devils back once again into the half court, 3.5. Now what? There's another bad pass by Mullins. Boy, I tell you what. Just a bad pass, lazy off the pass by Mullins, and now we'll go to the line. Evan Bird will go to the line. And Richmond, boy, they have 13 turnovers themselves. Again, those numbers unofficial, but 13 is my last count. Bird will go to the line. Mullins also picked up the foul. We'll see Heaven Stevens come in, and Mullins will sit down. And well, you talk to Casey Pollins, it's the turnovers like that, the unforced that you really didn't put a whole lot of effort into getting that basketball as one of two made get that basketball where you need it to go, and that time was just a lazy pass. Woolridge driving, and that ball knocked out of bounds, last touched by Jalen Bird. Here, right inbounding for Richmond. 3:13 to go in the third. Lauderdale still not untracked in this one. Got to, well, tell you what, she got a little bit of a bump that time. Threw up the shot, no whistle. Casey Polans wanted a foul call there. The three-pointer the other way, no good. As McKenna Laird unable to get that one, and their shooting percentage remains horrendous here in this one tonight. Speaking of National Trail, Richmond not a whole lot better. Most of Richmond points coming off of layups, but they missed a couple of layups as well. One of these times, National Trail is going to have to come out of that zone. They only have 14 points so far, and the Red Devils will just hold on to the basketball right here against that 2-3. Here's Heaven Stevens on the drive. Woolridge missed it again. Another missed short shot by Richmond. Executed well, but not finished. And Blazers turn it over yet one more time. Here's Hurley the other way. This time makes the layup count. 18 now by Hurley. And that'll be a travel again on National Trail. So we will see a change here as Woolridge will come out. Coming in the ball game for Richmond will be Kristen Richards. .148 to go. And this time the ball goes out of bounds on the sideline, and Richmond with their 14th turnover. Combined 30 turnovers between these two teams. Red Devils will stay in their zone, and they put Hurley out on top. She'll chase and keep the Blazers out beyond the three-point line, where they've been cold the entire night. That shot inside and a bucket in the paint. That'll go for Peyton Laird. Laird with 4. Now the Blazers trying their zone trap again as Hurley goes to the floor. That'll be a foul call against the Blazers. And Jalen Bird picks up the foul. Bird will pick up her first, and now here's a change for National Trail. Davlin Werner comes in, a 5'5" freshman. Werner wearing number 24. Blazers still down by a 31-16 margin, but they're going to stay zone. And there is Lauderdale hits the jumper. She goes to the floor. And Lauderdale with her first basket. 33-16. 49 seconds to go. And we've got a foul call against Richmond on the drive by Evan Bird. And they will get Lauderdale. And for KK picks up her second. Red Devils now, I believe, with 5 team fouls here in the second half. And there's your first three-pointer of the ball game for National Trail, and that will be Peyton Laird. 33-19. Nice fake with the basketball by Braxton Hurley, but misses the layup. That's her third missed layup of the ball game, and back the other way, shot's no good, as Evan Bird can't get it to go. And this might be the most up-down we have seen in some time. We've gone half court pretty much the entire game. 8 seconds remaining. Lauderdale drive, shot no good. Rebound by Peyton Laird, and we have made it to the fourth quarter. It has not been pretty, but the Red Devils head to the fourth quarter with a 33-19 lead on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard.
Getting a lucky break rocks, but no one can be lucky all the time. Which is why when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, the company that believes great coverage starts with care. A cost-free consultation offered to anyone, Farm Bureau client or not, that allows agents to get to know you better so they can help you prepare better. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Hi, this is Steve Funkhauser, and I was talking to someone the other day about how friendly and professional the crew at Jiffy Lube is, and they said, "You are always so upbeat. I'm going to call you Mr. Positive." And so now I am Mr. Positive. And I want you to know how proud I am of you and that you are doing a great job today. And hey, do something nice for somebody. Make somebody smile. Smiles are contagious, you know. I want you to have a great day and the horse you rode in on. Jiffy Lube. Fast, friendly, professional. I'm Mr. Positive, and I approve this message.
33-19, Red Devils on top as we will head to the fourth quarter. It'll be Red Devil basketball. Braxton Hurley leading the Red Devils unofficially again with 18 points. 16 in the first half. Creech has come back in for Richmond. Here's the drive by Lauderdale. Basket good. Lauderdale off to a good start here in the fourth. She now has 6. And the Red Devils now lead this one by 16. And Richmond will stay zone. I mentioned Creech is back in. Kylie Wright back in. There's another 3 missed by Evan Bird. Woolridge in, and also back in will be Kelsey Mullins. So Mullins running the point. And the Red Devils giving Braxton Hurley a break. Kylie Wright driving in the lane. Missed it. Gets her own rebound. We'll find Mullins. Lauderdale launching the 3, getting that one. Lauderdale now starting to heat up for the Red Devils. 38-19. Richmond with the lead. Here is Laird on the drive on the baseline. Missed the shot. Ball tipped into the hands of Creech. And Richmond a chance to go up by 20 plus here in the fourth quarter. Here's Lauderdale. Lauderdale driving. That'll be a reaching foul. It's a good call against Evan Bird. Bird picks up number 2. Lauderdale once again trying to make her move. Here's Creech. Creech will launch that one from the corner. Rebound, Woolridge. Woolridge, the putback is good. Woolridge for the Red Devils. Woolridge getting her first 2, and Richmond taking off now here in the fourth. A 7-0 run to begin the quarter. And there's another turnover by the Blazers. Creech gets the steal. Here's Mullins, and Mullins will be fouled. That's before the shot. They will get Savannah Abner on the shot, on the foul, I should say. That is going to be team foul number 3 now on the Blazers. And back in the ballgame will be Jalen Bird, but not until National Trail will get a timeout. We'll take a timeout as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils on top, 40-19.
Are you looking for a quality used car you can trust to take you where you want to go? Stop at Tony's Car Sales at 250 National Road West. Tony's has a top-of-the-line selection of low-mileage, one-owner cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs, all handpicked by Mike and Adrian Parker. Tony's is family-owned with 3 generations and 60 years of experience. Check out their selection at Tony'sCarsales.com or at 250 National Road West. Tony's Car Sales, where honesty, quality, and price sell cars.
Tonight's game brought to you in part by Jason Wise, the Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. He has an idea for an alternative fundraiser for your school group or nonprofit. If you list, buy, or refer a customer and mention this promotion, he'll donate 10% of what he makes on the transaction to the school group or nonprofit of your choice in your name. Tell your friends, family, and colleagues to mention this offer when listing with Jason Wise at Better Homes and Gardens First Realty Group. Give him a call at 969-30-400. All Red Devils now here in the fourth, a 7-0 run. And Richmond leading this one by 21. Kylie Wright inbounding, trying to get it to Lauderdale. Outlet will be Woolridge out front. We'll set it up now to Mullins. Under 6 minutes remaining. Lauderdale. Three-pointer good. Or is that going to be a two? Let's wait. They'll say it's a two-point basket for Lauderdale, not a three. Lauderdale 7 in the quarter. And the Red Devils now lead at 42-19. It looked like we had a rebounding foul as well. Are they going to call that? What do we got?
3 points for Alice line for KK.
So they're going to say it was a three. 43-19. First, they only called a two. They called it and changed it to a three-point basket. The National Trail driving baseline. That was Jalen Bird, and that'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow staying with the Blazers, but they'll lose the arrow. Lauderdale now 8 points here in the fourth quarter. Peyton Laird missing badly. Rebound Kyler Wright. That should have been a foul right there as Wright gets knocked out of bounds. No whistle as Savannah Abner gives her a quick shimmy. And she goes out of bounds, but they'll say the Red Devils turn it over. That's their 15th turnover. The Wright's going to have to keep her balance there if no whistle's going to be called and just play through it. Braxton Hurley coming back in now for the Red Devils. Jalen Bird will give it off now to Savannah Abner. Turn, shoot, and miss by Peyton Laird inside, and the rebound for Richmond's Anna Creech. Here's Wright. Wright driving, losing the handle, goes to the floor, able to regain possession, but Richmond will get the timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Apparently the officials want to get home, see the IU game. We'll take a timeout as well on the Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard. Red Devils lead at 43-19.
There are banks that are big, and then there's West End Bank. A bank with big ideas to help people, business, and industry. If you're just starting out on your own and want a new car, West End can help. Maybe it's your first home and you need advice on financing. West End Bank has ideas to help you. West End Bank, helping build better lives and a better community. West End Bank is a community bank with big ideas and home to a distinctive style of banking. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
By the way, we're back here Friday. The Richmond boys will take on Newcastle. And then on Saturday, we'll have the boy-girl doubleheader as the Richmond girls will take on McCutcheon, and the Richmond boys will play McCutcheon as well. We'll have both games right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. We mentioned that Braxton Hurley is back in. That'll be a foul call against National Trail. I think that's Evan Bird, number 22, picked up the foul. So Bird picks up number 3. Here's Lauderdale on the drive. That one knocked away. Red Devils now with their 16th turnover. Here's a three-pointer on the way, no good by Jalen Bird. And again, National Trail able to come away with it. That shot in the corner, no good. The putback, no, and a foul will be called on Richmond. This time they will get Kiara Wright on the foul. So we head to the free throw line. Here's McKenna Laird. Red Devils lead it by 23. Second free throws. We're about halfway through the fourth quarter. Second one is no good, and National Trail able to sneak in there and get a tie-up. Boy, Creechin had that rebound for Richmond. But now the Red Devils give up the possession arrow with 4:12 remaining. 43-20. Creech unable to get her hand on that one. It goes out of bounds, and they're going to say that is Trail basketball. So now Richmond unofficially with 17 turnovers. They have 17 for National Trail as well, so each team with a huge amount of turnovers here as we play in the fourth quarter. Here's a three by Jalen Bird, no good. Their outside shooting continues to struggle. Another three, that one is missed by Evan Bird. And so they continue to miss from the outside. Just one three-point basket. That was Peyton Laird in the third quarter. I'll take that back. It was also two three-pointers and another three in the second and a rebound putback. That was McKenna Laird who had the three in the second quarter. This will put Anna Creech at the line for two. Red Devils will bring four new players in as Creech's free throw is good. 4 by Creech. Hurley coming out. Evan Stevens will come out. Also coming out for Richmond will be Kara Wright and Lauderdale. Richmond now with a 24-point lead. Will they make it 25? Yes. Looks like Braxton Hurley will maybe finish the night. 18 points. That zone continuing to be problems for National Trail. Quick release in the corner, no good. The rebound by Woolridge. And again, the Red Devils with the basketball. Here's Mullins. Creech thought about driving, then pulls up and hits the three. Creech now with 8 points. And the Red Devils now lead it by 28. 2:42 to go. The Red Devils on the verge of winning just their second game of the year. And the rebound for Kyla Wright. Wright will bring the ball up herself, and the Red Devils back in the half court. Wright's going to drive this time, gets the foul, and will go to the line. Mentioned Richmond travels to Marion on Friday. And then they'll come back and play McCutcheon on Saturday. They still have Connorsville on January 10th and Harrison on January 14th. So 3 out of the next 4 will be here at the Tiernan Center. Free throw as good as right. Able to get on the board here in the fourth quarter. So the Red Devils, again, only with 3 out of 4 at home, but 3 out of 4 against NCC basketball team. Second free throw's no good. The rebound by Woolridge. And the Red Devils get the basketball back with just over 2 minutes remaining. This is Woolridge. Mullins will drive on the baseline, feeds it off, and ball goes out of bounds. Turnover Richmond. That is number 18 now for the Red Devils. Heaven Stevens will come in. Creech will sit down. 2:06 to go. Laird passing up the three again. This is McKenna Laird back once again to Peyton Laird. This time it's a three-pointer good. And as the Red Devils turn it over one more time, number 19, we have a whistle and a foul called against Richmond. That'll go against Kyla Wright. That's going to be her 4th. Here's Evan Bird at the line. Free throw's no good. Back in for Richmond, Kiera Wright. Wright will get 1 of 2. Take that back. Bird will get 1 of 2. That is her second point. 1:32 to go. Mullins lost it out of bounds. 20 turnovers. Said earlier, you'll get away with it maybe in a game like tonight, but I don't think you'll do the same thing against both Marion, McCutcheon, Connorsville, and Harrison coming up in your next 4. So that's one area Coach mentioned in the pregame. Got to cut down on the turnovers. Got to take care of the basketball and rebound. 2 huge areas that Richmond has not been very consistent at. Peyton Laird misses the 3, able to get the rebound back, and we've got a foul call. Mullins picks up the foul. That'll be her second. We'll be at the line now for the 1 and bonus with 1:07 remaining. Change here for National Trail. We had seen Davlin Werner, a freshman, now back in the lineup. Here is Peyton Laird at the line, and the front end of the 1-and-1 is no good. But again, another offensive board for National Trail. So we've already seen now 2 areas where the Red Devils will have to clean things up pretty quick. Evan Stevens just traveled with it. So National Trail making another change with 53 seconds remaining, as we'll see Carice Hoblet come in. Hoblet is a 5'5 junior. And also coming in, looks like that's 35, Madison Miller, a 5'9 sophomore. Three-pointer top of the key, that is good. 3-point basket by Evan Bird. 49-27, and Richmond turns it over again. All you're doing right now, if you're Coach Poland's, just get it down, run the clock out, and the Red Devils have turned it over in their last 2 possessions. Richmond, this group is going to have to learn how to hold on to the basketball. There's another 3 by Bird. (49-30). 10 seconds remaining. And the Red Devils can just dribble out the time right here and pick up the win, and they will do so. So your final score once again on your Wesley Bates Wealth Management scoreboard, Richmond 49, National Trail 30. We'll come back and name the player of the game and the sub of the game next. This is Richmond girls basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.
Some people are born lucky. Other people take luck into their own hands, avoid stepping on sidewalk cracks, and wouldn't dare walk under a ladder. But whether you were born with luck or make your own, when it comes to your insurance coverage, luck should have nothing to do with it. So talk to Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance today or visit them online at infarmbureau.com to purchase an auto policy. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Stop knocking on wood.
Questions about your coverage in Wayne County? Call 765-962-9548 and ask for me, Kevin Shearer.
Hi, this is Troy Darengowski of Radio Troy Digital Sports. There are plenty of places for me to get lunch or dinner, but there's only one Mancino's. In fact, I was just there for lunch the other day and had a delicious pizza grinder. That's just one of many choices I can get at Mancino's. How about a fresh salad? Several varieties of pasta, Mancino's Lights, or perhaps even an oven-baked spaghetti, or maybe a pepperoni pizza. So when you're looking for a great lunch or dinner, make sure you choose Mancino's, 217 National Road West in Richmond.
We'd like you to know why public power is important to you. In small towns and cities across America, locally owned public power systems like ours represent local people working together to meet local needs. Our only purpose is to provide an essential service at the lowest possible cost. This makes a big difference in rates and service, and all the benefits we produce at home stay at home. Richmond Power and Light, your locally owned electric utility. Together, we make powerful partners.
With the win tonight, Richmond now 2-12 on the season. For National Trail, they will fall to 6-4. The Red Devils able to survive 22 turnovers on the night, and Braxton Hurley had the huge first half. Braxton, by the way, finished with 18 points unofficially. We'll get to her in a moment. The Subway sub of the game tonight, we have decided to go with Kiera Wright. Kiera with 3 points for the Red Devils. Ended up giving the Red Devils some valuable minutes off the bench. So, again, Kiera Wright is our Subway sub of the game. And the Wesley Bates Wealth Management player of the game tonight, Braxton Hurley. Hurley, again, with 18 points for the Red Devils. So Richmond, again, now 2-12 on the season. They travel to Marion on Friday. Then they're back here Saturday against McCutcheon. We'll have that game on Saturday for you right here on Radio Troy Digital Sports. Final score, Richmond 49, National Trail 30. Thanks for being with us. This has been Richmond Girls Basketball on Radio Troy Digital Sports.